Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I decided to do this channel purely for cooking purposes and testing out recipes and doing some preserves because there's some things you just can't buy at the shop. Well, not here where I live in any case. So yeah, and sometimes the things are very expensive. So we do some canning. Now I've never been one for the kitchen. And I'm doing a canning thing anyway. But I have done some preserves, and I actually found it very interesting and very relaxing, believe it or not. For somebody that wants to be 10 minutes in and out of the kitchen, yeah, now I'm water bathing things, so I've got to be in the kitchen for at least 2 hours. Anyway, so let me take you and show you what I've done. Yeah, my husband made me a pantry uh, over there. But unfortunately, that is on the wrong side of the house because that pantry over there gets extremely hot. And yeah, my kitchen cupboards, they're okay, but it's not for long term storage. The ideal thing would be I've located a place to create a pantry, a small one, which will be behind that cupboard. Um, yeah, it'll just, that'll come in time. But in the meantime, I've got a cupboard in the passage that I'm using. Okay, so let me take you there. Okay, guys, so I've got this cupboard here. It's been a number of different things. Yeah, I've kept linen in there, I've kept paper crafts in there, and now it's a little mini pantry. Now, the top is, there's not much going on there. I'll just basically keep the, yeah, I'll bring it closer so you can have a look. I don't know, can you see? Basically, just the tea, coffee, milk, and some oil, chutney, and Worcester sauce and salt. That's about all that's in there. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Now, whoopsie. Mm. Okay, guys. Down here, I've got a mixture of cans and preserves and more cans. So let me just turn you around. All right. So at the top, I've got all the bought cans. These are all bought from the supermarket. And then I've got some preserves that I've made. I've made the onions, that's bought. I made piccalilli. um, yeah. Now, according to the people that have tasted it, they said it actually tastes how it should taste. I've never eaten piccalilli in my life because I don't like mustard. And these are potatoes. I made three bottles of potatoes. Now, this one I saw on one of the Amish recipes. Now, I do not know how well it is going to last. And there we go. There's not much happening in there. And that was water bath. I do not own a pressure canner. Yeah, so just potatoes, water, salt, and vinegar. Alright. And then I've got all these are nice. These I've made for a long time. When my husband was still on earth, he used to love this. Um, it's a curry bean, but I don't like curry, so I only put like a teaspoon of curry in the recipe. So yeah, and then I've got some more piccalilli. Yeah, it's more piccalilli. And then this is nice. This is a picnic relish. It's made with peppers and cucumber and onion. Um, that is very, very nice. You have that on bread with cheese. Oh my, it is delicious. I've got quite a bit of those. And so I've got 4 little jars, and then I've got one, two, three, three smaller ones. Um, yeah, and then this is the leftover brown from the sweet relish, right? And it is very good for marinating chicken. So, and I've got 4 bottles of that. And then down here, I've just got the dry goods, the pastas, the rice, beans, samp, molasses, peanut butter. You've got to have peanut butter. And then down at the bottom here, I've just got the canned tuna, fish, sardines, pilchards, chicken, corned meat, and some yeast, and some soup powders and mayonnaise. Okay. Okay, so why am I preserving the food? Why am I collecting food like that? Well, I think it's actually just good security to have. Um, Sometimes you can't go into the shops, uh, yeah, or they don't have what you're looking for, or you're busy making something and then you don't have the ingredient. Hmm. Mom and I used to find that extremely frustrating. We want to make something and then we want to start, and you pull all the stuff out, and then there's 1 or 2 things that we don't have and we can't substitute. So I decided, no, you know what? I actually heard it on somebody else's channel. We have um, insurance, car insurance, house insurance, health insurance, and all that. Well, why not have food insurance? Right? So take 2 or 300 rand a month, or whatever you can, and put towards your pantry. Yeah. So in the meantime, that's covered in the passage is going to be the pantry, and then I'm going to take behind the cupboard is actually a bedroom. Um, so I'm going to take some of that bedroom away and make this. It's a large bedroom, so I can take some of it away and turn it into a pantry. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is like I start. My friend in Elgin would tell me, "Don't say all the time." And yeah, no, well, fun. And what is oh yeah, so yeah. And anyway, my other friend told me I say anyway way too much anyway. Okay, guys. We'll see how far this goes, and yeah, maybe it'll be a success. Maybe it won't be such a success. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, lots of love and blessings. Bye.